So I just, I just, um, I have a lot of issues with, the Black Girls Rock. And I'm not saying that, there shouldn't be any type of celebration or any type of festival or union where black women can conjure together, pat themselves on the back or, acknowledge success stories, things like that. I'm not mad at that. It's really just the issue that um, it has been really pandering to a lot of foolishness with Hillary. Now, I'll get in on that in a second. But the main issue that I have is the people who are hosting it and some of the people who are getting awards. Um, I really don't like that Shonda Rhimes is getting an award. I really wish black women would understand how there's no difference to her shows to Tyler Perry's. I mean, black women have voiced their opinions on Tyler Perry and how he makes black women look like an ass. And it's like with Shonda Rhimes, it's like she's doing the same thing, but like instead of you know, it's like I'm gonna use like the Tariq analogy. It's like like Tyler Perry just gives you a piece of shit, but Shonda Rhimes just kind of pretty it up. She, put glitter or she puts it in a nice box, but it's like it's still shit. And I feel like black women are just so desperate of media attention that it's like it doesn't even matter if it's good. I just want to be, the interest of a white man. And black women, and a lot of these fans of Scandal know what black men think. They already know, but to me it's kind of annoying that these women can easily attack a brother for doing something similar to the same thing. But when it's a woman, it's like it's prettied up. They change it and make it seem like it's empowering. But it's like you're looking at like what's empowering about being a bed wench. What's empowering with being with a married man? And see, the thing is, they will put agendas in these little shows like Scandal to make you think, well, if you don't like that, well, they have other important issues like they're talking about abortion. I don't care about abortion. They had a segment where a black man was, he had a run-in with the police. There was an episode about Black Lives Matter. I don't give a shit about that. So to me, it's like they have to put agendas in these episodes so people can talk about it. But it's like it doesn't erase the legacy that it has. But anyways, I have two issues. I have two main issues with this year's Black Girls Rock. One, the host. I like Tracy Ellis Ross. I don't. She's not ghetto. I have no problems with her personality. It's just that she is not a black woman. And the thing is, it throws a loop and it shows a double standard of black women can up light skin and biracial women, but brothers can't do it. When brothers do it, we're the colorist asshole. We are the self haters. We get all these poems like from what's her name, Aaliyah Jihad, and what's her name, Crystal Valentine, I believe her name is. we get those, but when black women put light skinned to biracial women as the representative of black women, it's on that universal tip of, oh, we black women, we come in all shades and different colors, but it's like when black men do the same thing, we're hit with the colorism, light skin complexities, all that bullshit. So I find it kind of like really a double standard. It's like I really wish that they would kind of understand that. But the thing is, it just kind of goes to show that black women will cry foul of light skinned bitches or taking all the spotlight. But it's like when you get to have your token spotlight, what do? You give it away to a light skinned or a biracial woman. So to me, it's like it's really hard for me to even stand with dark skinned women on this with this when they have Tracy Ellis Ross as the host, and like no disrespect to her, I appreciate what she's doing. If she's repping black girls, I don't have a problem with that. But it's like you can't rep it out loud, and that's the thing with black women is that they don't have a code. And this is really why I just look at these feminists sideways because it's like you know it only takes a black man to create confusion. Let a black man like her or have type of sexual kind of desire for her would hit would hit, would hit with the you already know. And who I really wish would host the show, I really wish Brandy or Kelly Rowland, because they have been talking about the issues with dark skinned women in the media. Brandy has her Barbie doll, her and her Barbie dolls look so realistic, look just like her. It's so beautiful. It's really, to me, it's one of the best black dolls that are made so far. Then you have Kelly Rowland, who's talking about yeah, like I said before, dark skinned women in media. And I really wish that I don't even think they'll cover it, but they really do need to talk about, hey, getting black girls and dark skinned girls into the media as being the prize of beauty, the prize, the at least the eye candy. I don't at least have them with natural hair. I don't care if it's long or short. I prefer them short because and we need to kind of grow the media throughout there. But when I see Tracy Ellis Ross and I see Amanda Steenberg, and she gets an award for like some like the Black Girl of the Years, Black Girl something, and I'm like scratching my head like, yeah, it's because of that Vogue interview that she did where she's doing the black girl magic and she's the representative of black girls, and I'm like, she can't even relate to the average black girl in the hood. So what is she talking about? Like, I get that she's maybe instrumental or inspiring, but it's like she can't relate to these girls, man. No, black girls, yeah, like once she's privileged for being light skinned, biracial. She has a Jewish father, a Danish Jewish father, or whomever. Um, she's. It's just it just doesn't work for me. It's like you need to have. Um, damn, I hate being interrupted, but I probably just have to cut this short because I really do hate being interrupted. But they really should have had someone better, you know, trying to think of some, dark skinned child actors that are still in the game or something. Really can't think of any right now, but, you know, the choices really just weren't that really, the nominees or the people getting awards really weren't that. I ain't really too fond of them. I really wish they would have done better. I ain't saying that light skin. The thing is, they're biracial, and that defeats the purpose of Black Girls Rock because no, those women get one drop rule, but just let them get the camera too much or let them be the eye candy of a man, whether it's a black or white man. Dark skinned girls cry foul. Dark skinned girls cry, oh, they're not us. you know. But I'm gonna pause the video, pause it right here. But when I have it on playback, it will still continue as if I didn't pause or anything. I guess I can continue now, but like I'm saying, it defeats the purpose of the show. It's like if it's because you might as well just call it People of Color Hour or you know Diversity Girls or some shit like that. You know, when you make a defined statement of dark girls rock, I mean black girls rock, um, and you just put biracial women on the forefront, and it's like it's scratching your head because it's like, you know, what the hell does this mean? What's the point of this when it's like, man, it's like she's not, and I know most people give Tracy Ellis Roth a pass on her biracialness, but we all hear the arguments. We've been hearing the arguments for decades about dark skinned girls in media, dark skinned girls not getting attention. This has been going on for like nearly goddamn 50 to 60 years. And it's like when you give them the camera, it's like they're still doing the same thing. But cry wolf that, oh, it's the men, it's white men, and then black men follow it because they want to be closer to whiteness. But it's like when we give you the camera, you do the same goddamn thing. But shit. Um, but my second problem is with black women allowing Black Girls Rock allowing Hillary Clinton to be in the in attendance and let her speak as that, and then they give her a standing ovation. Just saw an article talking about, oh, Hillary Clinton talks, in the Black Girls Rock, and she gets a standing ovation. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, really? Like, this is the same woman who is arresting your son who established policies to arrest your son, damn your son to be a felon or a criminal for the rest of their lives, and you just stand there with a clause as if, um, as if that's nothing, as if you forgot already. I mean, people have been talking about this on the internet, at least on Facebook, for months. And I've known this for like years, and I'm like, how do black women forget? How do black women forget when they're like the mothers of the sons who are getting shot? They're the sons of, I mean, they're the mothers of, the sons getting arrested for trumped up charges. They're the mothers of hashtag black boys and men. And y'all forget quick who the enemy is. You give this woman a standing ovation. And the thing is, she's allowed to even be there in the first place. I'm like, I thought the general consensus when I was looking at all these black feminist articles and blogs and shit, I thought black women didn't support her. Because I thought it was kind of like a great divide within black feminists, because it seems like a lot of the corporate black feminists are supporting Hillary, but you have a lot of the kind of everyday person type who seems to be kind of lost. They're in the gray. They're like, I'm not supporting Hillary, not really into Bernie, but we need to have a president who looks out after black girls and women in general. So to me, it's like, maybe this is just corporate black women. This is just black women in the media. But but in retrospect, when a lot of people support black Black Girls Rock and they're subscribed to it. I have to be angry at black women in the majority because you allow this shit to happen, knowing damn well who they are. You know, she shouldn't even be allowed. She should. There should be an article from the Root, the Griot, Huffington Post about how Hillary Clinton tried to speak in Black Girls Rock, but got denied because of her affiliations to black men incarceration rates. Like I should be seeing articles like that. Like, damn, this is why black women really have no code. I should be seeing articles like that. Like, damn, like Hillary Clinton gets denied access to Black Girls Rock. But no, what do I see? Hillary goes to Black Girls Rock and she makes a statement. Oh, black women, y'all are change makers. She doesn't even say it right, but you know, she says it's like she's in elementary school or she has like a fourth grade vocabulary. So the phrase don't even roll out the tongue right. Black women are um path makers, game changers, all this shit. And like I'm really like, you know damn well black women are really the most powerless women on the planet. Let alone people. If you're just gonna do divisions and groups and gender and all that. They're the weakest. And you're talking about black women are making changes in their neighborhood? Like, go to your nearest black community and let me know what black women are doing. The young girls are twerking, having reckless sex, getting abortions, getting pregnant by Pookie and Ray Ray. The middle-aged women in the 30s to 40s still acting like kids, uh, beating their sons, hanging out with their daughters, trying to mess with their daughters' boyfriends and shit. Women in their 50s and 60s still doing the same goddamn thing. They have poor health. They ain't worried. They're religiously dead, stuck in the church, crying about how their son's in jail, and you know they're trying to pray the thug out of their sons or their grandsons, and they're praying for their son to get out of that lifestyle, and they can't do. They're sitting in the porch looking powerless as hell when their sons or daughters get caught up in drive-by shootings, and they're crying when their sons are arrested on police raids. It's like these women are powerless. What things? Go to the average brother and ask him, like, what are black women doing for him? For, like, when it comes to major change. I don't care if this is a thug or just some black MGTOW. I don't care. They ain't gonna say anything positive or anything influential. Black women give them pussy. Black women give them a place to stay. Black women, um, you know, black women are arrogant, this, that, and third, all that, this, that, and third. I ain't saying like all black women are bad. Not saying that, not saying that. I'm just saying like they're powerless, and you can't put up a good lie saying that they're change makers and they're path makers and all this shit. It's like they're not making anything, they're not building anything. If this was the case, a brother should be able to, a brother who is denied a job at, let's say at the local mall, he's denied a job at Barnes and Noble. You should be able to go to his mom and say like, hey, I need a job. Okay, cool. You're gonna be an assistant manager for my grocery store. I'll teach you the ropes. Show up on time. Dress professional. Here's the uniform, name tag. Fill out this information. Going to the bank. This, that, and the third. Like that should be the shit that should be going on if black women are these change makers and path makers and all this shit. But you eat it up. You eat it up because it feels good. You like the compliments because black men don't compliment you for shit. But then again, why should they compliment you? You know, why should they? I'm mad, but it's like, damn. it gets to a point where I'm like, this is a serious issue that I have with black women. It's not like the bullshit with thugs and dating thugs and all. Even though I brought it up, it's not. This is a serious issue when you see black women not learning shit and running with shit. I'm on for Harriet, and I see the comment section. Most of the feminists, black feminists, are against Hillary. But I see like one where it's like we should go easy on her. It's about time we have a woman president. We need that. We need to stand up as hold each other as women. I'm like, black women are just really that dumb, and they really need. That's why black women need sisterhood so bad because they can't do anything on their own. They can't do anything. They can't. They're so naive. They're so fragile. They're so childlike. They can't do anything on it. That's why they're always rushing and trying to bond with everybody or try to do these sisterhood bonds. That's why they're so heavy in fraternities and all this sororities. They're trying to bond and get into, that's why they're getting into feminism and all that shit. But, they can't really, it's like, lost my train of thought. But it's just really that black women are so clueless in how the world works. White women, Latina women, Asian women, they're not running to you. They're not coming to you, black women. So I wish y'all would just really wake up from this foolishness as if like there's solidarity amongst women. I'm like, and the thing is, I saw something stupid on Instagram where I see like a collage of women of all races and cultures, and I see a black woman hugging a white woman. I'm like, really? You really think white women have your back for shit? Let alone any other race of women? Please, man. But that's my video. I'm kind of talking too much.